What is good, you guys? I am back on the scene with another gameplay video, and this one is going to emphasize two things. One, we got the best receiving core. I don't care what nobody says, we got the best receiving core. On the other side, the defensive, we got the best defensive player in the game. If you don't got him, pick him up. Put the abilities that I got on him. He's going to make plays. He's good for at least one turnover. I want to call him T.O., but you know that belongs to Terrell Owens. I'm damn near about to still call him To. Nonetheless, I'm gonna show you the squad. But if you haven't yet, make sure you are subscribed. The goal is to get to 10K before the end of the year. I think we've also, but we've just been jumping. We have been jumping. I haven't even been uploading like that, and we jumped a bunch of subscribers over the like week or so. So you guys have been doing awesome. Let's keep it going. Nonetheless, let's jump into the squad. And as I mentioned, we got the best receiving core, and that is Jerry Rice, DK Metcalf, and Randy Moss. These guys get open. Jerry Rice is the only guy that really has an ability on him with route tech. All these other guys literally just have like recuperation on them because I be spamming plays and they be getting tired quick. So it helps them with their stamina. Otherwise, Darren Waller is also probably my favorite target. He is a beast. 97 speed. He finally got an upgrade. Still looking for Taylor Mays' upgrade. Like once he gets upgrade, he might be one of the best cards in the game. But this is the card I'm talking about. D'Angelo Hall. I literally want to call him To. He is gonna get you at least one turnover a game. He's 98 speed. Also put the abilities on him. Midfield zone knockout and also acrobat. It's only 2 AP for him. I got the same thing on Troy Vincent, but you're gonna see D'Angelo Hall is just a beast in this gameplay. Other than that, we gotta upgrade our D line. That's probably like the last thing we gotta do before our team is really God squad. They're just super slow on the DN. You know, a lot of these guys are 90 speed, but we are gonna get there. Let's jump into the gameplay. That's enough of the team. Let's jump in. First game of the day, we are going against Swish Money, and you peeped right there. He got Alvin Kamara in his top three, and Alvin Kamara is a handful just because he's super elusive and he's got 99 break tackles, so he's always making plays, fighting for extra yards. Right there, we get sacked on the first play. I should have ran, but we are built to pass the ball. We rarely ever run it. I don't even have my Bo Jackson upgraded all the way just because I just don't run. But right here, Troy Polamalu, little tongue twister on the man name. Troy Polamalu covers a bunch of ground and picks the ball off. So it's his ball, 2nd and 7. He tries to get to the back of the end zone. Fortunately, we were able to break it up. Swish Money then sends me a message and says, through the wire. So you know we gotta just tee up on him. We can't have a fan beat us now, but we gotta send the laugh emoji. It's always fun running into a fan, especially playing Madden, because you know, if you know me, I am mostly a basketball guy, but I love these team building games. Madden is my game for like, at least for right now, and it's always just fun running to a fan. But we gotta go try hard right here. Throws the ball away, so he is gonna end up taking his three and just taking the lead right there. It's always bad starting a game with a turnover, but we trust in our defense. We also trust in our offense. Is right here. Troy Polamalu gets another pick, and this time he is going to take it to the crib. So just like that, it's already a 10-0 game. I don't want to look like I'm about to get schooled. But from here on out, the tides turn, and I just got to step up. He's been getting a lot of pressure on me. Right here, I find Darren Waller able to get like 40 yards as we make a man miss. Bring it all the way into field goal territory. Next play, we are going to go for a cover 3 beater. He's been playing cover 3 for most of his defense. And as I am looking at the field, I see that corner go and guard that corner route. So actually, Henry Ruggs gets behind the defense, able to bring it into a one possession game super quickly. And then just like that, Taylor Mays comes back on that end route, gets the pick. Already got ball back in the first quarter. We can either tie it up or take the lead. Right here, nothing is open, and we eventually just get sacked by Troy Polamalu, who has been a defensive player of the year for this guy. Literally just ran past like 3 of my linemen. Right here, Rich Gannon is able to put on the wheels, pick up some yards. And good D from my opponent on 3rd down, so we're going to have to take our 3. But that's not a problem. We tie up the game. Still the second quarter with a bunch of time. And I mean, we just tied the ball game up in like 2 minutes. So we are going to start sending a bunch of pressure at him right there. User rush, and he barely gets the ball off. Evades the sack right here. He's going to throw into coverage, and that's just not open. And the best defensive player in the game, D'Angelo Hall, comes up with the pick, and he almost gets up out of there and is able to take it to the crib, but gets caught. We're going to throw it onto the ground for like our first run of the game to Bo Jackson as he picks up about 7-8 yards. Next play, we are going to step up in the pocket and find Jerry Rice in the back of the end zone. Matter of fact, that is Henry Ruggs. I don't even know why Henry Ruggs is on the field right there. He is my 4th receiver, but my opponent is starting to get desperate, and he throws it into just a bunch of coverage, and Rod Woodson is going to come up with the pick. Getting the ball back again is crucial right here, especially when we started the ball game off with a turnover. Gonna look deep, but nothing is open. Eventually, Jerry Rice on the playmaker comes up, but don't want to take no hit stick fumbles right there, especially after a playmaker. So I get down on the ground, and Henry Ruggs is looking like he might have to just get on the damn field at this point. Gets into the end zone on the deep post. Next, I'm just covering everything. Taylor Mays is bagging him. He is just, the user is crazy right now. The user is crazy right now. He got me stuck on Leroy Glover. Still able to make a play, and then he throws it and almost gets picked off again. Luckily, Alvin Kamara brings him down, keeps the chains moving for him, keeps the game alive. Still the first half, so he's got plenty of time. Rolls out, and we just got momentum coming this way. We got momentum coming this way right here. He's looking deep over the middle, but it's just not there as we hit it up into the air, and Isaiah Simmons, the demon himself, gets it, and he is going to pick it off. So that is going to actually just be enough for him after a 10-0 lead. Shout out to my boy Swish Money, but that is going to be the ball game. Heading on to the second game of the day. Going against Hudson, you see his top 3. He had all DBs, had acrobatic on him too, so he might be a little sweaty. Right here, we roll out, hit the deep corner route to start the game off big. And right here, I just been kind of chilling, man. My pocket is being in better. Randy Moss can't get it on the overthrow. And my opponent got me on a 4th and 5. Luckily, Bo Jackson is able to pick it up, move the chains on down. My opponent is doing a pretty good job at just mixing in coverages, switching what he wants to do, and it's kind of throwing me off. Right here, he is playing man coverage, but Jerry Rice, the man, the myth, the legend, is able to get it off the little playmaker and beat his man. Darren Waller, speaking of beating his man, beats him to the sideline, gets to the first down mark, and then Josh Jacobs, come on, man. You're going to have to get in there, or you're just literally not going to touch the field ever again, as Bo Jackson finishes the job, puts points up on the board, got us with a 1-possession lead. Now it's time to play some defense. And my opponent is coming out in trips tight end, which is probably the hardest thing. Like, it's literally the hardest thing to guard. It's so much stuff you have to respect. Starting with the running back and the tight end, which beat Madden and all that. Right there, Alvin Kamara able to pick up the first down on the 3rd and 4th. So you got to respect the flats, as you see, or they will throw it all game. Like I said, they're going to throw it all game. And just when you cover their flats, that is when they're going to cover up top. And I just wasn't playing good enough defense, and Santana Moss catches it and takes it to the crib. So he's scoring real quick. And I didn't have like the easiest time on offense either. It took me some time. So we are going to have to change it up a little bit. Right here, nothing is open, but eventually Randy Moss breaks free off the playmaker, able to pick about 5 yards. Next play, my opponent only sends 2 people, so we have a bunch of time in the pocket, but he's doing a pretty good job of covering these routes and gets a bad timing ball hog and misses out on an interception. So that is going to probably play crucial for him as I punt him the ball, and he is going to have to work to get into field goal territory. But he hits me with a nice post over the middle. He's been doing a pretty good job of just moving the ball, recognizing where like the holes are in the defense as he hits a flat route right there. And we tackled him a bounce, but he just, I don't know if he didn't know or didn't want to call his timeout, but only 1 second left, and he doesn't even hike the ball. Misses out on a chance at points, and that he's just making mistakes in this game. He's a pretty decent player. He can make good reads, But right now he is selling his bag as he throws it to his running back. We could have even had a pick right there. I thought once I started biting down on it, he wasn't going to throw it. Throws another flat route pass to DK Metcalf, who picks it up on the 3rd and 6. So 2nd and 10 right here. As he gets crazy and just lasered it into this little curl route right here. And he's starting to get a little crazy with his reads. Gives it to Alvin Kamara, and he's going to find some space. We are able to wrap him up though. Rob Woodson, that 99 speed. He is going to track you down if nobody else will. I promise you he will. Able to stop our run right here. 2nd and 6. And then the best player in the game, D'Angelo Hall, comes up with a crucial pick. And from now on, we have to waste as much time as we can as we bring this ball down the field. And Bo Jackson, this is why you might need to upgrade. That is a potential touchdown right there. 97 speed does not get it done no more. Like, it just doesn't. He's going to get caught. Bo Jackson with another touch. Fights for a few yards, and we are just going to take it down to the 4th quarter as we are running down the clock. The best player in the game on offense, Jerry Rice, picks it up. Nice, like 15-yard gain. 3rd and 7. Looks like a passing down, but we are going to audible until a run, and Bo Jackson is going to find the gap, bring us into field goal territory, and give us a better chance at just draining this clock, as now we have a guaranteed 3, chance at 7. We just got to be careful, not turn the ball over, and we're just going to keep giving it to Bo Jackson. He has been powerhousing us to this little victory. I can probably say that if he gets us one more first down, he is going to wrap up the game for us. He played man coverage right there, able to lowball the hitch. 3rd and 3, arguably the biggest play of the game, and we throw it to the slant, and Deion Sanders misses it, and DK Metcalf comes up with the biggest catch of his career. And then Bo Jackson is going to seal it off and take the run to the crib. Minute 15 seconds left on the clock. Deion Sanders looks like he had some space, but we are able to wrap him up. 1st and 10, my opponent finds Alvin Kamara on an angle route. Picks up about 20 yards, keeping him alive in this game. Still has 1 timeout, has not used it yet. And he is just going to throw it into coverage, and that is just not open, as Eric Allen gets the game-winning pick. And we are going to walk out of here with a win. GG's to my opponent. It was a hard-fought game. Not many passing yards, but I like the defense. If you haven't already and you made it this far in the video, please go hit that sub button, as well as go like it. All helps me out. You already know the goal is 10K by the end of the year. Otherwise, until next time, peace out, you guys.